Sarah, a woman of faith, flaws, and fulfillment. Sarah, originally named Sarai, is a deeply relatable figure for many women of faith. Her life tells the story of someone who wrestled with doubt, took control out of fear, and still experienced God's faithfulness. She is a woman whose story spans decades of waiting, missteps, and ultimate joy. Sarah's journey is one of becoming, from barren to blessed, from impatient to honored, from overlooked to overjoyed. There probably is not anything more challenging to do than wait. Whether we are expecting something good, something bad, or an unknown, we often cope with a lower wait or even a short one to begin helping God get His plan into action. Sarah tried this approach. She was too old to expect to have a child of her own, so she thought God must have something else in mind. From Sarah's limited point of view, this could only give Abraham a son through another woman, a customary practice in her day. The plan seemed harmless enough. Abraham slept with Sarah's servant girl, giving birth to a child. Sarah would take the child as her own. The plan worked beautifully at first. But as you read about the events that followed, you will be struck by how often Sarah must have regretted the day she decided to push God's timetable ahead. We cope with a long wait to gradually conclude that what we are waiting for will never happen. Sarah waited 90 years for a baby when God told her she would finally have one of her own. She laughed not because of a lack of faith in what God could do, but from God about what He could do through her. When confronted about her laughter, she lied, as she had seen her husband do from time to time. She did not want her true feelings to be known. What parts of your life seem to be on hold right now? Do you understand that this may be part of God's plan for you? The Bible has more than enough clear direction to keep us busy while waiting for some part of our life to move ahead. Strengths and accomplishments. She was intensely loyal to her own child, became the model of a nation and an ancestor of Jesus. Was a woman of faith, the first woman listed in the Hall of Faith in Hebrews 11 verse 11. Weaknesses and mistakes. Having trouble believing God's promises to her. Attempted to work problems out on her own without consulting God. Tried to cover her faults by blaming others. Lessons from her life. God responds to faith even during failure. God is not bound by what usually happens. He can stretch the limits in causing unheard of events to occur. Vital statistics. Where? Married Abraham in Ur of the Chaldees, then moved with him to Canaan. Occupation: wife, mother, household manager. Relatives: father, Terah, husband, Abraham, brothers, Nahor and Haran, nephew, Lot and son Isaac. Key verse: through faith, Sarah received the strength to conceive seed and was delivered of a child when she was past age because she judged him faithful who had promised. Hebrews 11 verse 11. Sarah's story is told in Genesis 11 to 25. She is also mentioned in Isaiah 51 verse 2, Romans 4 verse 19, 9 verse 9, Hebrews 11 verse 11, and 1 Peter 3 verse 6.